Part 1. Sometimes old clothes just need a few stitches to look completely new and beautiful again. Today, I'm going to share a few simple embroidery tricks that anyone can do to refresh your everyday pieces and turn them into something special. Let's start with the first tip. Begin by drawing a small shape that looks like a sun with 5 or 6 rays. Bring your needle up from the back side of the fabric, then make 2 stitches along each ray of the sun. The stitches on each ray should be about roughly 1 to 2 centimeters. Once you've finished all the rays, bring your needle back to the very first stitch you made. Now, slide the tip of your needle under the outermost stitch, then under the one just below it. Wrap the thread around these 2 stitches 5 or 6 times. This will create a small petal shape, almost like the petal of a flower. Keep doing the same thing for the rest of the rays. As you go, you'll see your sun slowly turn into a lovely flower shape. Next, take a thread in a different color. Use it to stitch a single line between each petal to add some detail and contrast. Finally, use a knot stitch to create the center of your flower. You can even add a stem and a few leaves if you want to make the design more complete. And there you have it, a simple embroidery pattern that anyone can make, even if you're just starting out. It's a fun, creative way to give new life to your old clothes and make them truly your own. Part 2. Now let's move on to the second tip. This one starts with a simple teardrop stitch. Bring your needle up from the back side of the fabric. Then insert it back down right next to the starting point and bring it up again about ½ an inch away, or roughly 1 centimeter. Wrap the thread once around the tip of the needle, then pull it gently through. This will form a smooth teardrop shape. Next, insert the needle back into the same starting point and make 3 more teardrop shapes around it. When you are done, you will have a flower with 4 rounded petals. To make your flower stand out, choose a thread in a different color. Use it to sew a single straight stitch right through the middle of each petal. This little detail gives your flower more character and makes it look unique. Now take a green thread and make a straight stitch extending down from the base of your flower. This will become the stem. Add 2 small leaves along the stem to complete your design. And there you go, a lovely, simple flower that you can stitch anywhere on your clothes. It is an easy way to add a personal touch and make your shirt or jacket look like a one-of-a-kind piece of art. Part 3. Now let's move on to the third tip. Bring your needle up from the underside of the fabric. Then insert it back down right next to where you came up. Wrap the thread around the tip of the needle once and pull it through gently to form a teardrop shape. Push the needle back down to secure the stitch in place. Next, bring the needle up again just beneath the thread. Wrap the thread once around the tip of the needle and pull it through softly. You do not need to make it too tight. Keep creating stitches like this along the line of thread. These little loops will surround your first teardrop stitch, forming the petals of a delicate flower. When you reach the end, insert the needle back down through the fabric to finish and secure your design. Now bring the needle up one more time at the center of the flower. Add a tiny bead and stitch it down firmly to create the center of your flower. This small detail adds a lovely sparkle and makes your embroidery look even more refined. Finally, take a green thread and add 2 small leaves beside the flower. They will complete the look and give your design a natural touch. And there you have it, a simple but beautiful pattern that makes any piece of clothing stand out. Part 4. And now for the final tip in today's video. Bring your needle up from the inside of the fabric and push it through to the front. Make a straight stitch along the edge where the collar meets the body of the shirt. For the second stitch, do the same thing, but this time, thread a small bead onto your needle before you push it back down. This will place a single bead right along the seam, adding a delicate touch of texture and shine. Keep stitching in the same way. After each stitch, pull the thread through, slide on another bead, and make the next stitch to secure it. You can keep the beads evenly spaced for a neat, elegant look, or place them at random for a more playful style. It all depends on your personal taste. Once you have finished beading all the way around the area you want to decorate, gently pull the thread to tighten the collar until it fits just the way you like. Then bring the needle back through to the inside of the fabric, tie a small knot, and trim off any extra thread. Finally, use your fingers to adjust the beads a little so they sit evenly and catch the light. Now your collar is no longer plain or simple. It has its own charm and a touch of handmade creativity that makes your clothing feel truly unique. So which tip impressed you the most? Was it the simple flower or the beaded collar that made the shirt look brand new? Each of these ideas shows how a few stitches and a bit of creativity can bring new life to your clothes. You do not need to be an expert, just a needle, some thread, and a little patience are enough to make something truly special. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more easy embroidery ideas. Thanks for watching, and happy stitching!